I almost exclusively read horror and thrillers, so here are all the books I've rated 5 stars this year so far. Victorian Psycho is about a completely deranged woman that arrives at a new estate to tutor the owner's children and about all the hell that she raises while she's there. Absolutely no one and nothing is safe in this story. It is very disturbing and written in graphic detail, but it's written in a really cheery and upbeat tone that was very jarring. This is insane. Kill for Me, Kill for You is about two women that are grieving recent tragic losses and who meet at a support group and decide they are going to swap murders. They will kill for the other person and be each other's alibis. This is one of those stories where it's just like twist after twist. It was extremely stressful and had me on the edge of my seat. They Never Learn is about a college professor that is also a serial killer who murders men that are very deserving that she meets in her day-to-day life, and this one is just a lot of fun. It made me think, like, good for her. Listen Dear Sister is about three siblings that are experiencing a really unique type of haunting and are forced to go on the run after a series of really terrible things happen to them. This is one of the weirdest books I have read in recent memory. It is deeply emotional, traumatic, rage-inducing, and very violent. Good Me, Bad Me is about a girl that recently turned her mother in for the murder of 9 toddlers, and it's about her struggling to adjust to her new foster home as she deals with some really intense bullying and as she prepares for her mother's trial. The mother in this book was absolutely terrifying. She haunts the narrative in such an overbearing way. This book was very messed up. The Trees mostly takes place in the South, and it's about a series of really grisly, almost ritualistic murders where white men are found brutally murdered, and also at the scene of each crime is the dead body of a black man that resembles Emmett Till. This is a really unique story. It is violent and dark, but it's also got a constant undertone of dark comedy. So you'll read something like extremely violent or racist, and then the next moment you'll read like some slapstick or irreverent humor. Mobility is about a guy that doesn't know much about himself or the outside world. All he knows is that he has lost all sensation from the waist down. The outside world is completely inhospitable, and he has to travel 40 miles by foot to retrieve something that was stolen that could potentially save the whole world. This is very strange and bleak and kind of funny. These Lifeless Things takes place in a world where all but like 0.5% of the entire Earth's population has been wiped out by these reality-bending, shape-shifting entities, and about how society is still struggling to rebuild and pick up the pieces to exactly like what happened even 100 years later. This was a really unique alien invasion story. It was very bleak.